Hello guys, in this video we discuss a topic related to a delegated legislation comes under the administrative law. What are if executive perform the duties of legislature? Is this valid in India? Is it against the rule of law or not? Let's understand what are the importance of delegated legislation in India and how it is advantageous and what are its various characteristics also. Hello guys, I am Kartikeya Hundet in a team of LexCliq and company as an intern from their program known as LexCliq. So the purpose behind this video is only for an educational purpose to get more update on the legal issues and more on the issue current affairs. Please like my video and subscribe this channel for more notification. So let's start our discussion on a topic which I going to discuss is delegated legislation. What does it mean and what are its benefits? First we understand what does delegated legislation means. So delegated legislation is a part of an administrative laws. So we in my already uploaded video I discuss about what is administrative law and how it is different from constitutional law. Now in this video we discuss one of the branches of administrative law, which is delegated legislation. So delegated legislation is refers to a law making power confirmed by the legislation on the executive. What does this mean? It means that the executive have now the power to make an law. So does this affect the rule of law principle? Does it against the democracy? Because there are the three branches of Indian constitution should be separate, but if you giving the power to executive to make laws, does this give them the arbitrariness or superior power? Does those laws are valid if they used arbitrary? So let's discuss on more. So the delegated legislation is a term which is used in known as the executive legislation. Since lawmaking power is given to the executive and under the delegative legislation, but whereas executives not an originally has the power to make such rules, but it called as subordinate legislation. So the law made by the executive is called subordinate legislation. It is void if it is violate the patent or parent act. So whereas a sub delegated legislations, if it violate any of the rules or any of the guidance given under the parent act, such legislations can be held void in nature. So what are the needs of delegative legislation? As we know that in India, for a welfare state, as India is a welfare state, government has lots of duty and lots of tasks to perform. Therefore it requires a robust system to perform such act by the performance of which give executive a power to perform all the policies, rules and regulations and safeguard the citizens right and persons right in the country. Therefore the delegated legislations provides in it benefit to the executive to make such law in case of any if it is trusted by the executive. So passing of law is a responsibility of legislation and not the executive, since the rule made executive having the force of law and are enforceable in the court of law. Whereas if such laws made by the executive is it violative of any of the superior or a parent act such as constitution, if it violating the constitutions any of the provisions of that, such act or such legislation can be held null and void. So now we discuss the reason for growth of delegative legislation in India and understand what are its important and what does parliament if pass a law. So in delegative legislation, parliament passes the laws in general. We know that the parliament has the power to pass our laws as the executive appointed elected by the persons. In delegate the parliament, whereas in this case the parliament delegate its such power and give authorized rule to the it's to act by the minister concerned. So the executive legislature give power to executive to perform or authorized him to make such rules. If the rule are consistent with the statute, it will be held valid, but if it not, it can be held null and void. The term delegative legislation is used in two sense. फर्स्ट सेंस क्या होता है डेलीगेटिव लेजिस्लेशन का? इट रिफर्स टू द पावर डेलीगेटेड टू द एग्जीक्यूटिव टू मेक रूल. First of the main motto of delegated legislations is it refers to the power delegated to the executive to make rule. Second of all, it means the outcome of exercise of that power, that means the rule, regulations and order passed by the executive. Therefore, the delegative legislations play an important role, and it is also very beneficial for the growth of society as a whole, because we are a welfare state. Welfare state are those states which provide the schemes or policy towards public at large orientated, not a private sector oriented or capitalist type. These are the social responsibility of an state or government to provide equal opportunity to each and every person living in its territory without discriminating on the basis of race, caste, religion, place of birth and etc. Therefore, the delegative legislations play an important role. However, there are certain grounds or certain regulations which control the delegative legislation, or if it was used as arbitrariness or it get any influence in the executive. Therefore, in the next video I discuss more on the ground which are benefiting for the formation of growth of delegated legislation, what are its advantages also, and various control of delegated legislation. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like my video. So please like the like button and comment if you have any problems, and I hope you are all in good, and please stay safe, stay home, and if you are going out, please wear your mask. Thank you for watching this, guys.